Hey, it's your girl Monique 69 Ways, and we are here to talk about Netflix, his and hers, the limited series that everyone's talking about. I think, but I don't know if everyone's talking about it. But guess what? We are, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with VACAY-JTV, Candy Love, Shayna, Miss Kira Speeds, the Lawrence Report, and yeah, we're gonna chop it up. So, first thoughts. I'm going around and give your first thoughts of this limited series, and you which it was another season or something, another part. Jay.
Um, I really like this series. Limited series, suspenseful, jealousy, envy, get back, lick back, all that good stuff, all wrapped up in one with the super twist at the end. Do I wish there was another series, another season? Yes. Yes. I want to see the after his and hers aftermath. I want to see what happens to mama. Absolutely.
Okay. If anything happened to Mama, Kenny Love, you there? Because I know you.
Yes, ma'am. My first thoughts was like Jay, when the next part coming? Because I need to see what's going on with my homegirl Alice. Um, there's nothing like a mother's love, and I ain't said I would go to the depths that she did, but you know, hey, I understand and I love it. I enjoyed the plot twist. Yeah, it's good.
Yes. Shayna.
There we go. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I mean, I was surprised at who did it, but how we got there definitely caught me off guard.
Yeah. Guess twists and turns. How you ride to the to the end. So Kira, first initial thoughts after you watched
I
that whole
enjoyed
bad boy.
I enjoyed it a lot. I did not pick up on who it was. I thought that she had done something else, but not that. I was a little off, but it is what it is. I enjoyed it a lot. I say leave it a limited series because sometimes when they try to expand, they just messed it up. So it was good the way it was. It had a couple little holes there and here and there, but we gonna leave it be one and done.
Okay. The Lawrence Report.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling like that Dave Chappelle skit when he was scratching. He said, "You got any more of that right there?" I know it's a limited series, but man, I do kind of wish we had another season to like close it out. But hey, if we don't, I'm cool with it. I thought that this was, icing on the cake for me. It was great.
Okay. So even though we want more, but this is based off New York bestseller novel by Alice Finney. So unless she wrote or they wrote another part to it, yeah, bring it on and make it to a limited series, another limited series. But yeah, so it's basically a one and done, and I enjoy all 6 episodes. It's definitely has some aha moments, and you trying to put pieces together like a puzzle, and that ending was like, okay, when we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there because when they took down Homegirl, I'm like, okay, we got a lot of movie left, so it's a twist. But I got a couple of screenshots, and we're not gonna talk about like scene by scene, or because it's been 6 episodes. We just gonna talk about the big stuff, okay? So the crime scene, because that's what it started off with. The series started off with a crime scene. I'm like, okay, this girl is bleeding on this car in the rain in the forest. It was just wild, right? And that's how the series started. And we see Jack, we see what's her name, Pariah, and we see Anna, and what's his name, Clyde. Look, I'm good at remembering these names, boy. Clyde. So this is the crime scene, and we see Rachel. She is out of there, and we don't know who Rachel is and how this connects to everyone. It's in the Georgia. It's in the I guess a small town in Georgia. outside of Atlanta, and yeah, it went down. So at first, not knowing that Anna and Jack are married, having a strange marriage, so that's kind of threw me. I'm like, okay. And she's a reporter, she's trying to get back in the game. She's been gone for what, a year, and she's trying to get back in the game. I'm like, ooh, the way she just pulled up to her job after a year and say, put me back in the game, coach, like, you've been MIA. Like, nobody know what happened to you. They probably thought you went on to glory or something, you know. But yeah, it was, she just had some balls, but she came back, and we see Jack is shocked, kind of shocked that she's back. And yeah. Well, y'all what's your thoughts on this whole crime scene of Rachel, and then them finally going to her husband, who has a kink of a fetish, Jay?
Yeah, I like the way it was written because you don't know who anybody is until they actually kind of conveniently, slickly say, "Oh yeah, who was that at the door? Oh, that was my husband. Oh,
Okay.
who was that? Who was that reporter? Oh, that was my wife." I was like, it's like, okay, now we know who these people are, and yeah, it was definitely a shocking entry into the film with seeing her in the rain with the blood coming down. As far as Anna, man, Anna went back in that newsroom, was like, "Hey, I'm here, I'm back. Put me on, put me back. It is what it is. You know who I am." So obviously she's had some time there for a long time, and she has a rep. Like she must be really, really that good that she could just walk into the office, talk to the boss, like, "Yo, put me on, come on," and really convince him. She's really good with the gift of gab of convincing, because he didn't have to do anything. He could have just let her go, but she was good like that. As far as the husband, Clyde, man, this dude is sick, super sick. You don't know it yet, but he's just not. He's physically sick and he's mentally real sick. So, yeah. I liked how it started off. I like how it started off.
Okay. Candy Love.
Yeah, it was a lot going on, and I was confused. I was like, who, what, why, how? Why homeboy hollering about the cell phone so much? And I didn't put it on him because it was too easy. Um, yeah, he was a little busy for me. Anna, yeah, she did bogart her way back into her job, even though she took a lesser paying job. She didn't care. She was ready to get back out there, and rightfully so. But I didn't understand her with the dentist part. I didn't get that. Like, why is that important? Maybe they wanted to let us know she was gone for a year, I guess. I don't know. But the husband was weird AF. Yeah. But I enjoyed, the opening scene in the first episode.
Yes, yes. Lawrence report.
Yeah, well, when Anna was like, Jack, did you know her or something like that? Something she said, and I was like, oh, we clocking T. We clocking T. Y'all know each other. Then I started putting the piece of the puzzle together. I was like, oh, okay. It makes sense now. But just like Candy Love said, we knew that it couldn't have been a husband because it would have been way too easy. But this is a complicated relationship that's going to play with your mind.
Okay. Miss Kira speaks. Oh, are you there? Crime scene. Is she froze? Okay, okay.
Froze.
All right, Shayna, go ahead.
Yeah, I enjoyed the scene. Like Jay said, it's trying to piece together, and Lauren said, trying to figure out who the characters are. So that's really all the introduction. That first episode really would be about, is just trying to figure out what's going on, who's who, and really just trying to figure out exactly what's the crime, what's happening here. So, but I enjoyed the first episode.
Okay, Miss Kira. I mean, yeah. What's your thoughts on this crime scene and how they went about going to the husband like a day and a half, almost 2 days late? Clyde and his breaking down crying, and showing the video footage of Rachel leaving the house, and she was on the phone and stuff, and Yeah, what's your overall thoughts on the whole thing?
It was good piecing it all together because I had no idea that that was her husband. So I was like, how did we get here? Oh, okay, that's your husband. That's what we're doing. And initially, when she went up in there, was trying to get her job back, she kept walking past the lady who had taken her job since she left. I thought that was going to be the lady that was in the car, but that wasn't the lady that was in the car. The lady in the car was somebody else. That was just the person who stepped in her position while she stepped out to handle
Yeah.
her business. But I enjoy trying to figure out who was who, put the pieces together.
Yeah, so everyone was acting strange, okay? At the off rip. Jack and to his estranged wife, to this husband right here. Cause Jack and what's her name? Kira, whatever her name, a pirate.
Priya.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it was Priya Patel.
Priya. Yeah,
Priya Patel.
Like a Prius. Okay.
Not a pirate
Priya.
style.
I know, I'm just being funny.
It's an Indian name, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Priya, they on the case, and like he been trying to avoid everything about this case because he know this girl on this lady on this card. And I don't know in what real world or in the coroner, when the coroner gave them the swab because she need to rule out the DNA because they was on the crime scene touching stuff, right? She gave them a swab. He said, we'll get it tomorrow. Oh, okay. I got to go get it the next day. I'm like, you supposed to trust the police to swab themselves and give it back to you? Like, no, I didn't believe that at all. And then the husband, he told the husband not to call. They still looking for her phone, Rachel's phone. And he said, don't call because you might drain out the battery. Because he said he been ringing the ring, calling, and stuff like that. And then as soon as he left his house, he called her phone. And then the phone was in his car. Like, the phone was missing. You ain't thought to check your car? Because you was hitting it from the back in the rain. Like, come on. Like, she was all in your car. So
I think he was all thrown off because you go from smacking cheeks with this girl and then you find the girl on her car. Like, that would throw anybody off. Like, yo, what is going on? So we knew that he had to hide anything that would lead back to him. And I think he was just really thrown off. It's like everybody had a secret. Everybody had something to hide. So that's why I agree with you. They were acting real weird, but we kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah. And the kicker, he had the phone. He was trying to get in that bad boy. I'm like, you ain't gonna get in there. And then the husband right here, he called Helen because we do get in this series, y'all. We do get flashbacks to these teen girls. Okay. Right. So they going to this private Catholic school type situation, and we see little Anna and her mom and Rachel when they was young, and Helen and Catherine and Zoe when they was teenagers. Yeah, they keep flashing back to these teenagers. So so we call Helen, and then not too long they was trying to reach out to Helen. I think his partner, Pariah, tried to reach out and she didn't. They said she was busy, right? And then he called and she on the phone. He on the phone. I'm like, okay, what they got going on? Because that was a little bit weird, in my opinion. So I don't know if anybody else felt that was weird that Clyde, the husband, calling Helen. So I don't know. And she worked at a school. So y'all have any thoughts?
Everything he did was weird. Everything he did was weird. That's why I'm gonna go with what Jay said, that he was thrown off, because I was like, he's just a real bad detective. Like, he just fumbling around, not handing in swabs. He got phones in the car. I'm like, sir, throw him off the case. What are you doing? Please.
Throw him off the case.
He's supposed to be the more experienced detective out of the two, and it's like, you're terrible.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I was confused as to why he calling Helen. I'm like, is Helen his girlfriend? I'm like, why would you be calling another woman about, and your wife is gone, is dead? I'm like, sir, what are you doing? I didn't think she had. I don't know who Helen was, but I'm like, why are we doing all this extra stuff? It was just another extra piece that was added to something, and it really had nothing to do with her being dead. It was just weird.
Yeah, it was. I mean, because as time went on, we did the flashback. We learned that Helen and Rachel were close. They like besties.
Very
Okay.
close.
Real
Yeah,
close.
very close. And then we have Jack behind one. He need to get in his phone, right? So he went to the corner. Yo, uh, he distracted the corner and he went to go look for her body. He opened these uh doors and he went to the wrong one. Then he found the one, and then he had to open her eyes just to get a facial recognition. You see the lengths that Jack is going through to not let it be known, because the coroner says she was full of semen,
Semen.
and
Ooh, Lord.
Ma'am.
right,
Bruh.
Wow.
Siemens
Wow.
furniture.
semen.
Okay.
Wow.
Right, I'm like, oops, wait a minute, semen and stuff like that. My bad, but yeah, she was full of semen, and maybe that's the person who unalive her, right? And he like, cause we see the at the end of episode 1, him banging it from the back, and guess who got a first seat view is Hannah with the hoodie on in the rain. I was like, okay,
Which is wild, and you
I
would think
saw
I
you
love how they set it
again.
up though, like that, because we see her in the rain, we see her see Jack and Rachel banging it in the back. So you would think, okay, well, Anna did it, right? Anna had to have done it, right? I mean, active rape. What is it? Crime passion. What is it called? What you know what it's called?
Crime of passion.
Crime of passion. There you go. So it would make sense, right? But doggone it, they did such a great job of setting us up. They did.
yeah, they did. Shayna, you got any thoughts of the setup of Jack
I
just
didn't think
banging
it
out
was
this girl?
gonna be Jack or Anna because I feel like that would just be too obvious. Like, so I feel like they had to make it look like it was, especially Jack, all throughout. I mean, all the way until the end, almost because it has to throw us off. So that's why I wasn't really surprised at who it was, because I was like, it's just going to be too evident if it's Anna or Jack.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That's true. I can say that. Lawrence?
Yeah, like Shayna said, they would have given it away way too early if it was Anna or Jack, because everybody would have figured it out. You know what I'm saying? But when I did see Anna looking at them getting it on, I was like, oh shoot, let me go and watch episode 2 right quick. This is getting good. Let me watch this right quick.
Right. That's the scene that really draws people in.
Yes, that's what drew me
That
in when I
the
saw that.
ending ended with a bang. Okay. I was like, oh snap.
But they ended with a bang, literally, Mo.
Literally.
I know. That's what I'm like. Y'all crazy. Uh Miss Carrie got something to say? Look at it.
No, I'm with everybody else because I didn't. Jack. I mean, I guess your wife was gone for a year, but
And what that's supposed to mean?
Jack was rubbing me wrong.
She was gone for a
I'm
year.
trying to
So
make
you
an
gonna
argument for him because
person?
Jack was just doing everything wrong to do.
Breaking up.
I
Candy,
mean,
you
he
there?
shouldn't have, but he did.
Miss Carrie, you
I'm
breaking up,
scrolling.
honey.
What was the
Yep.
question? I'm sorry.
Just overall thoughts of the end of the episode and of him, Jack going through all these lengths, just to open her phone. He had to go to the corner to do
Listen, when he
a
did that, I was like, I threw up in my sense. I was like, oh gosh, no, you didn't.
Me too.
But will that really work in real life? I've never tried it. I ain't never tried to open up. Maybe I should try it on myself.
I hope you don't try. What you talking about?
I mean, like
You
if somebody's
trying?
asleep, I don't know. But
Oh, okay.
he was really trying to remove himself from the situation. But sir, there's a thing called an iCloud. Like whatever you've done, it's there. No matter, you could delete the phone, break the phone, do whatever you want to do with the phone. the phone people can pull that stuff up for you. I don't know why. I guess because the detective part of him left and the human side of him kicked in and was like, let me just get this phone, open it up and delete the stuff. And the detective part was not even there. Like,
Right.
yeah. But he was really going ham trying to get it done. And you ain't even, sir, I guess he was just trying to take himself out of it. I don't know. He was just doing a lot.
Oh
And
yeah,
I still didn't think he did it. I never thought he did it.
Mm.
the way he run around chasing his tail trying to cover up something.
Yeah, he lucky he was the lead detective on this.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
the
but
crazy
you got
part
a
of it
partner
all.
like Pariah.
Right.
Oh,
Priya.
yeah. Priya.
But
Yeah.
Priya was on her job though. She was on her job, and
Yeah,
I'm
she
like,
was on her
this is
job.
how you police. This is how you police, okay?
Yeah.
Took
Priya
her
was
too
on
long to
top of it.
confront him, though. She should have confronted him sooner.
She had to make sure she had everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Right.
had everything.
I'm about to
in
say
tow.
that, Candy.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
had to
she
make
that
sure
tight.
she had it all. Because he
Yeah, she
probably
that
would have
tight.
off touched. She probably would have thought he would have took that.
Yeah, but he don't give that tight, even though, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But the lengths he was going, you would have thought he was,
Yeah.
she don't know what he was capable of. The way he was carrying on.
Yeah.
That's why she pulled out the strap on his ass.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And when he was driving that pickup and was swerving, no, sir, let me out.
Oh
I'll walk.
yeah. I was like, are you okay?
He seemed like he crazy. Right.
Yeah. So I don't know what this man capable of.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna move on to Estranged Family and Affairs.
Jesus.
Because kind of find out Lexi is married to Richard. Richard is the cameraman. He liked to film things. And when Anna went back to work, she requested Richard, knowing that he is Lexi's husband. I was like, oh, this is about. I'm like, you already started on some mess. That's episode 1.
Miss Petty herself. Miss Petty herself.
Drama.
Okay. Yeah. So yes. And then Richard and Anna end up having a bang out session after the crime scene situation happened, and her husband, they've been following each other is crazy. The way they follow each other throughout the episodes, crazy, like weird, and it's like it's strange. It's strange at its best. So he followed them to the hotel, and he hears them. He banging on the door, and it was just awkward. I'm like, girl, you is not going to arrive to your destination with that banging on that door, so you're not going to open it.
I was waiting to see how you was going to say that. You did a good job. Arrive at your destination. Huh?
I was trying to use my words carefully.
Good job.
It was a bumpy road for Anna. Bumpy road.
Yeah,
literally.
Really. Baby, the way she was riding it, the horse. I said, "Well, sir, you're not gonna fall off when the door start. The way that door was, Jack was banging the door. I would have fell off the horse. Ain't no way I would have stayed on there.
No. He was like, you gonna get the door? He's like, no, leave it. I was like, oh, okay.
I think Jack knowing his wife. I think Jack knowing his wife knew at what scream she was almost going to arrive, which made him bang even more so to really disrupt it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
What do both of them got going on? You talking about me, talking about Jack sleeping with the lady, and she in there sleeping with the husband, and he just knocking on the door. Like, they both got some stuff going on with them.
Yeah. Open relationships out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's open. I mean, she disappeared for a whole year, and then her rival is Lexi, and she knows what she's doing. She knows, and Lexi took her spot because she's been gone for a year. Now she mad. Now she been petty and messy all at the same time. So yeah, just crazy. Shane, you got any thoughts on the affair of Anna and Richard, which is Lexi's husband?
No, I mean, pretty much just what everybody else said. It's kind of crazy later on when we find out, exactly what's going on. Like, Anna did it right. She's playing the game, but Lexi playing a little game too. So I think everybody touched on it.
Okay. It was. Hey, we got Tamika's Den in the house.
Yo, yo.
What up,
Hey
Tamika?
everybody.
Hey, Tamika.
Hey,
What's up, birthday
Tamika.
girl? What's up, birthday girl?
Okay. Before we move on, Tamika, you just coming in, so let's get your raw thoughts after you saw these whole 6 episodes.
This was just a great series. I enjoyed it. I was jumping from this one to that one. It's him, it's her, it's the other one. I love the way they broke it down, the way they told the story. I have no complaints whatsoever. This is how you do it. I was in it. Like, all right now, y'all. And I love, both of these, him and her, her and him.
Yeah.
As far as actors, so I was already interested, but I didn't know where we was going with it. So that's what made it really good. And then I was like, I knew it, but yeah. I
Yes.
enjoyed it.
Yes, so we already talked about the crime scene. So we just here right here moving on to the estranged family and affairs. You have any thoughts on Anna recruiting Richard, which is Lexi's husband, as the camera guy, and them having an affair, and she riding a horse and she got interrupted by Jack behind Tamika? Yeah, thoughts?
That was crazy because I didn't realize that was his wife. I'm thinking, he was coming just to maybe go off on her about the way she came over at the crime scene. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, that's what we doing here? Like, what is happening, honey? She didn't waste no time jumping on that thing. But I figured she had some other, like, ulterior motives or whatever that she was up to, that she wanted to use the cameraman in some type of way. I just didn't know exactly which way we was gonna be doing it. I said, oh, we gonna get some in, try to get some other intel, I guess. But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, there was. Even her boss, like, you want her husband, that's Lexi's husband. Why are you recruiting?
Right.
I was like, he already know it was about to be some mess. Like, he already like, okay, this how you come back. Basically. Yeah, another dysfunction is the mother Zoe and her daughter Meg. I thought Meg was his daughter at first when we first saw the little cutie pie, because he was being playful to her, take care of stuff like that. And I thought it was his child. Like, oh no, that ain't his kid. It's his sister kid, Zoe, which was part of the crew, of the high schoolers, Rachel crew.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But when they first showed him leaving out in the morning, I'm thinking that's his wife and that's his child. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what's happening here? Then I was like, oh, okay, so that's his daughter. Like, after they broke up or something, he had her. I was trying to figure that part out. Yeah.
Yeah,
there was like
I didn't think
part that didn't go together. I'm like, hold a minute, who is this lady? And okay, he got a hold a minute, wait a minute. Why they? It was just so much going on with Jack. He just had a lot going on. Yeah,
I didn't think that was his wife. I'm like, is that the babysitter? Because she looked like a good babysitter, and throw the whole family away, child. Because Jack was a mess and Zoe was trash. Yes, he was a mess and Zoe was trash. Just throw him away.
Lord. Okay. Oh goodness. So what y'all thoughts on Zoe though? Because every time I see her, she was drinking. She was throwing them back. I don't know. I'm like, is she a low-key alcoholic?
Okay, so I thought she might have been on drugs. And when Kira said she's like a good babysitter, I'm like, girl, where?
No, I said she wasn't. She wasn't a very good babysitter. That's what I said.
Oh, okay, she left the girl in the house by herself, and then Jack like, where's your mom?
Yeah.
And then this when we get this picture at the top, because the coroner need that swab, sir.
Gotta get that swab.
And
wow.
Look where he got the swab, about to use Meg DNA. What's
I
your
was just
thoughts
shaking my head. Okay, good.
It's a percentage. It's his niece.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a genius move by him. You know what I'm saying? Using the niece to get the swab, because before, old girl, the Middle Eastern girl, Patel, Officer Patel is her last name. She kept saying, she kept pressuring him about the swabs, right? But later on, we did see him use the girl. I thought it was smart. But yeah, that mom was definitely giving alcoholic type vibes.
Jay?
Only thing she was missing was a trailer. Because that's all I saw. I saw trailer trash, me. That's what I
That
saw.
part.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like, it's just funny because they show them in high school, and it's funny to see how all these people turned out,
Right.
right? And
Mhm.
and how what role they kind of play to go against Anna. It seemed like they all had something against her. And even when Anna rolled up, I don't know if we got to that part yet, but even when Anna rolled up, was looking at the house, reminiscing about the house that they bought together and all this and that, and she was getting real emotional. And here comes, what's her name, Zoe, coming with
Zoe.
the bird. You know what I'm saying? Like flipping the bird at Anna. Like
Yeah.
what is the problem? Like I was just like, what is going on? And that's her sister-in-law,
In
obviously.
law. I
And
mean,
it's like, yo, like, what do they got against? I was trying to figure out what they got against Anna. What was it about? And then as I go back, it's
mhm.
like this was the perfect opportunity for Anna to get back in the game with the news, because this is a very familiar town. This is where she grew up. This is where everything happened. So this was the perfect opportunity. It's just we didn't see it, all of this happening. You know?
Yeah, she was
But
so close to it.
but
Yeah.
but but
Mhm.
Jay, can I say this right here? I heard you mention what they had against Anna. I hate to say this right here. A lot of times it's just your presence and your existence and your aura. That can be a trigger to some people. And I think the whole fan group, they figured that out about Anna. Just something about her, something unique, something special about this girl right here.
Can I throw something out there on
Yes,
top
sir.
of what you just said?
Yes, sir.
Do
Ski.
we think anything that has to do with pigment has something to do with it?
A little seasoning, a
Uh,
little,
yeah, yeah.
Always.
I do
little
think
melanin.
so.
Sometimes melanin can be a factor or a lack of. Yeah.
Well, in this situation,
Melanin and
Yeah.
classism.
Yes. Classism.
Classes.
Mm-hmm.
Shayna.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I was thinking the same thing. I thought, maybe the melanin. And then even later on, when things happen, it's just like, now I'm just wondering. I'm like, well, she said the town was, full of clears, and it's just like, where's everybody? I want to know more about the detective. Like, where's his mom, his parents? What was their upbringing? Like, how'd y'all end up at this school? When at school, like I said, it's a classism thing, and it's like it didn't seem like his sister would even be going to the school because she is getting a trailer park.
But when they had the conference thing where she was leading, she started that riot, a little fight, and they was looking at Zoe as who did the crime. She was starting stuff. He was like, it could have been you. He said you went to that school. You knew her. Y'all was in a friend group, and they said he called her something because she was on a payment plan to go to that school. Basically,
yeah. See, yeah. Mm-hmm.
so Zoe, she was at the low totem pole when it comes to that friend group, because you had Rachel, you had Helen, and Zoe, and then you have Anna, and then eventually Catherine.
See, that's why I want a part two, because I would love to have this backdrop story as to how they got together,
When they was
and
teens.
also I want to see what happens with the baby being born.
I'm gonna say, how come we do a part two? It's
First
over.
one.
They just did a prequel.
Well, yeah, the prequel, but I'm saying, like, I want to see the aftermath with now they have a
I would
baby.
like to
Like,
read
what
the
other
book.
challenges they
See
have?
how the book set up. Does it give that detail? I have to go to the book.
Yeah, because I would think the book has more details, and they pick the parts that they're gonna use for the show, and sometimes they or movie, whatever, and they change some things from the book. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Yeah.
I was confusion why Zoe felt that way towards Anna, and then when we got to the end, I was like, because the only thing I could think of is because what happened with the child and her leaving her husband, and that was her brother.
Mhm.
But I'm like, once we get to the end and find out everything else that happened with her, I'm like, you got a nerve, ma'am. You got a whole nerve.
yeah, I agree, Miss Kira. That's what threw me off too, because it was like she was starting to tell him and was like, "Oh, she never told you about this," but then she added in the part of she's not who you think she is. She's not a nice person. Something along them lines. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Then when you see what happened, it's like, how did you get that out of that, ma'am? Like, are you not remembering things correctly? Because
Okay.
Question:
Crazy, right?
did anybody think Alice took the baby out? Because she got dementia, quote unquote dementia, and when she was,
Well, she
the baby
don't.
passed away. Did y'all think she killed the baby before we
I
found out the
did.
baby had SIDS?
Nah, I didn't.
Nah, I didn't.
I did.
I
I said,
did.
oh,
I didn't.
I did.
I said, Alice,
I
kill
thought
that
that's
damn baby.
why she was. I thought that's why Anna was reacting to her in the way that she was, because you went away because your kid passed away. Then you know what I'm saying. I thought the mama did it.
But why
I
would
did
mom?
too.
No.
I asked the question. What would be mom's motive to unalive the baby?
Well, because she has dementia,
Yeah.
she's sick. So I'm thinking she may have taken it, not intentionally,
I didn't. She,
but I thought she may have.
I didn't think she did it on purpose.
But she,
I thought
but she
Right.
doesn't. She doesn't have dementia.
But we don't know
Right,
that.
at that
At
moment,
that point, Jay, they didn't know.
Yeah, we don't know that.
But in that moment, they would have thought she had dementia anyway, because she didn't start having these dementia-like symptoms until after Anna left. And
That's what I was about to
Right.
say. Yeah.
That's what I'm
not
talking
like
about.
that doesn't
She
make
didn't
any
have
sense.
dementia when she She didn't have dementia when she had the baby, was taking care of the baby.
Right.
It was that trauma that kind of surged the dementia even more so.
Right.
Because she left. It was like, very traumatic that everything happened the way it did. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
from
exactly.
my vantage, I didn't see anything with Alice until they showed us.
Right.
When she was babysitting the baby, I don't know what Alice's mental state was. I don't know who she was. It was just a brief moment of her keeping the baby, and the Anna was like, I don't want her to watch the baby. I don't want to leave my baby or whatever. But
yeah, I
not
thought she did it
know, it was
accidentally,
just
but I
not
thought it was that mama.
Yeah,
The
it's just
reason
a
why I
not
feel like
know.
Even when we got to the end with the reveal and her reading a letter or something about the letter that I thought, I was like, oh, okay, I guess she did.
Even when Anna came
end.
back, Anna said like, "Hey, what's going on? Like, why is she doing this? What's happening?" So it's like in the earlier episode, she said, "Hey, what's going on with my mom?" And it's like, "Oh, she has dementia or whatever." So it's like, all right, that right there is letting it be known that she didn't have this going on, but she was there
before. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Shayna. I agree, Shayna.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Oof. Just a hot diggity mess.
Yeah, I ain't had no reason. I just thought that she did it. I thought it was an accident.
Okay.
I thought she did it.
Yeah, I thought
What they
she
say?
did it. Yeah.
What they said? The baby died still. What was it? What was it called?
Was it crib? I thought it said crib death. What did I say?
Yeah, it's called crib death.
Yeah,
That's
what they call
it.
Sudden infant
Right.
death.
And I'm still not for sure what that is. I never Googled it, but if y'all know, could you enlighten me? If y'all ever heard of that
It's
before?
just something very random. They just stop breathing.
Yeah, I had a couple of cousins that happened to.
I think they laid a baby on the stomach or something.
Yeah, so they used to attribute it to you laying the baby on their stomach and then stopping breathing, but I don't.
Oh wow.
So it's kind of like the baby suffocated itself.
Yeah,
laying on the wrong
like
side.
that.
Yeah,
something like that.
Wow, that's crazy.
But it's a real thing, and it's very common.
Thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's
like
You'll be in there checking, like, look, are they breathing? Put your finger under the nose.
Wow.
And they be having cameras and stuff.
Sure, I'll go away for a year or two too. Shoot, with all of that, man. Sure.
Yeah, that's
not something easy. They like, oh, well, you disappeared, but for a situation like that, I can understand that.
Disappeared too, if I could.
Yeah.
Especially in that small town. I couldn't even imagine having Zoe as my sister-in-law, and then this happened.
Right.
Okay.
Be pointing all kinds of fingers.
Yeah, no.
She ain't really had that support, you know what I'm saying? Like a community that somebody she could talk to. So to go away, she probably had to get some work done, you know what I'm saying? Sit down with a counselor, whatever, just kind of help her work through it, because I don't really see community there. I mean, yeah, you got a husband, you got Jack, but I don't know how supportive he really was. He was trying to be, but he can only do but so much, right?
And then she didn't even have a mother because it happened in her mother's care, so they can't even, they can't even help each other out because they still dealing with their individual things. So it was a lot.
She has that anger towards her mom
She
because she's probably
come
blaming
back
her
to
mom.
process.
Right.
You come back to process, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute. Now I see him in the car with whomever.
Yeah.
She went to the baby grave, which is wild. You up there humping near my the grave?
2 feet away.
Right. When you think about it after the fact, like, what? What places y'all could have been?
You couldn't go no place else in the car? Okay.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. So I have a question before I move on to the next slide. She holding this old school camcorder, right? Did y'all have any thoughts? Because they showed them tapes for a reason. and she was looking at a little bit. That was the one that was already in the camcorder, right? So did y'all initially thought that would come back at the end, or that?
Yeah, I was
Because
kind of
they
thinking
showed
that
it
it.
for a
Yeah,
reason. I'm like, they got to come
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
I was thinking
The
she
video.
was either gonna see something with Jack on one of them, or initially when she took it out and was looking at, I figured she had a bunch of tapes, like maybe the baby, because I didn't know exactly how old the child was and all of that until a little bit later. But I thought it was gonna be tapes, with her watching her and the baby, or maybe something with Jack. But then when we started seeing them, it was kind of more so things from when she was a teenager. But I definitely didn't have what we saw on my bingo card.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about Jack too. Like maybe a tape or something out there, but Jack recording himself sleeping with another woman.
Yeah, when she slammed it shut, all I thought was, oh, this is her old schoolmate. She don't like them. Something happened, but I didn't know specifically what it was. He just wasn't feeling, so she was like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
And then you
I
catch
didn't.
some of the names, like,
Right.
cause they
Right.
was calling each other names. So I was like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. So like, that got to come back.
Man.
They showed that for a reason. I'm like, cause she slammed it off too quick. So I'm like, it got to be something there.
And it was when they was in the woods. I was like, oh.
16th birthday. Okay. So it's like winding down. The what's her name? Lexi committed a crime. I don't know why I got next. I hate autocorrect, but Lexi, did she commit this crime? So it just went down because you see the coroner, she keep getting this the friendship bracelet. Right? So the friendship bracelet is a clue. It was in Rachel's mouth and also Helen mouth, because Helen, look at her. Like she got it all together. She looked like a mean bee. And for real. She do. So because she was out of there, because mind you, as time went on, like I said, Jack and Anna, they've been following each other, and Anna trying to get back on, TV, be a reporter, which like how she was initially, and she keep putting out information. Jack looking like he keep like, how she get this information? Low key, she been talking to other detectives in his department. And she talked to Clyde, which is Rachel's husband, and she was supposed to meet Helen early that morning, and she was already there, which was crazy. And they're like, how you get in? And she said she the one that found Helen. So when she found Helen, did y'all think that it was her at that moment in time? Because she was
I
already
feel like
there.
that's what they wanted us to think. And she was skinning and grinning, but I'm like, this too convenient. Ain't no way, baby. I didn't want to believe it. I was like, nah, it can't be her. That's too easy.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it was her from when we started off this thing, because I was like, wait a minute, people dropping and you coming back and you peeking around corners and all that. But then I also was like, this is too spot on. They're pretty much making it seem like it's her, even though we may not know all the reasons why from the start. So I was like, obviously it's not gonna be her, but not for nothing, I wouldn't have been mad if she would have just took Helen ass out, because didn't she tell her, oh, I wouldn't have had my baby doll? She said something about that baby and tried to be slick. Right then I would have punched her in the damn throat.
Yeah.
So I wasn't mad that her eyes got wired shut. Her mouth got wired shut.
Yeah, Anna said something like she left her mama said she left her manners at Atlanta. She was like, better than leaving a unalive baby in whatever town they were. I was like, ma'am, I would have jumped right out that seat. We would have been hustling.
That's a bar right there.
I would have karate
and
that
you
hoe.
in that bar would have been on the floor, okay?
I'd be ready to put hands and feet on somebody. Listen.
That's why I said she had restraint, because hella restraint, baby. That's all I got to say about Anna. That's right. So she got her eyes stapled shut, like every clue, because with Rachel, it was like Two-Face on her nails scratched out, and like I said, the friendship bracelet, and some with Helen eyes. It was like leaving a messages and clues to who could have committed this crime. And it's they targeting everyone I guess in this friend group, so they kind of figured it out, and that's what Jack told the town people, and that's when everything went crazy that time. That Anna had started a little fight in there, but and this was things start going down. Zoe, she was trying to tell her brother, then he got called to another. He got some more information, intel, and Priya, Priya, going behind Jack back because she gets suspicious, and because he had canceled the order of the phone records, right? For that day at 2 a.m. or whatever the time was. And she looking like, what is going on? Like, what is you doing? So she called in for the records again and stuff like that. And she eventually got those phone records. And 60% of the phone records, Rachel phone records, I should say, was made of Helen, Clyde, and what? Jack. I was like, dun, dun. She looked like, what the heck? And then the I guess the forensic guy or the coroner guy said that his DNA had 2 different types. It was like it wasn't it wasn't just like, I guess his. It was somebody else's. It was, yeah.
That's because he was swabbing that baby.
Yes, he canceled the phone records, especially with his partner. Like, she looking like, now she looking at you, and then she learned about the phone records.
He thought he was going to do that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because it was like all these things, she was collecting all these things on Jack, because the phone records, the swab he turned in, it's not matching, and he been moving weird lately, and keep trying to distract her as he tried to further, keep himself out of this being a suspect.
Mm-hmm. Jack was doing too much.
Trying to take himself out, the more he was putting himself in. Because everything he did was so telling of a person that committed a crime. It's like everything he did was like that's what somebody would do if they're trying to cover up. Jack was really working. He worked overtime to keep himself out the loop. Okay.
Jack was so dumb. Like, OMG, you dumb, you dumb. Yeah, he was doing too much. But like I said, it was coming down. It's like for Priya putting it together, and she wants to approach him, and we see that what's her name, Anna and Richard, they get to their hotel, they stuff is packed. They said what's her name? Lexi called and canceled. Said they no longer need the rooms and stuff. So now they don't have no room, no place to stay. And then he said he offered to take her to the his in-laws' lake house. And she was, hesitant about it. Got there, baby. This is when all hell broke loose. She went to go see the little picture wall. And she noticed the picture. Because come to find out, Catherine is Lexi. And they used to.
I figured that out before Anna did, and Anna was doing all that investigating. Anna, why you ain't know the whole time that was
I did figure that out too. Yeah, because Catherine, they did a flashback with Catherine having a sister, Andrea or something like that. She had a sister. Her sister had asthma. Her sister, look, Catherine was ruthless, and she shed no tear when it came to that sister of hers. And her sister was like, kind of told her to lay off the snacks, like change your behavior and stuff like that. And she kept puffing that girl inhaler as she walked all the way down to the lake. Girl on the lake having an asthma attack, and that's how she went out. And Catherine did not share not one tear. I was like, yo,
baby, Catherine was swallowing them damn donuts. The police officer said, baby. She was throwing them donuts back.
She showed no kind of emotion.
Ain't nothing like a hot Krispy Kreme, child. Fresh out the oven.
Anna said, right, what?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so when they did that flashback, so that's how you kind of like get like, okay, it could be her, right?
Right.
Like, okay, she could commit it. Look what she did to her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's dark.
Yep.
Like, dark as
But
heck.
I never
Like,
thought Anna was Catherine. I always thought after a while I
Lexi.
thought Catherine was the
you
one that
mean
did it because we
Lexi?
never saw her. And I'm
Mhm.
like, where is Catherine? Where the big girl at? Didn't realize she was
Right
Lexi.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there.
Right. Yeah. Didn't realize it
I'm
too
like,
late.
ooh, that's a major change, especially when they show her sister. So I could see the
Yeah, she looked
resemblance
like the sister.
late. Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
looked
Mm-hmm.
like the sister. I'm like, okay.
Took
Yeah.
her
That
whole
Okay.
identity almost.
that Ozempic. Oh wait, they didn't have Ozempic
Ooh,
back. My
oh,
bad.
oh, oh,
Nah,
oh.
she
What?
ran. Remember,
I
you
mean,
saw
we
the
in the
pictures.
2000s, ain't we?
Yeah, you saw the picture. She ran track. She ran a marathon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
She ran
yeah,
that
Yeah, she
fat
was
track.
working
off.
out. But then, I mean, that
Yeah,
might
Mm,
have been after the fact. She might have laid on somebody's
yeah,
table and then started running.
probably
got a little
to
gastric
look
Now
like
bypass or
she got that
something.
band. She got that
Mm-hmm.
band.
Yeah.
Little lap
to
You know,
look like
got that
Lexi.
band. That
Yeah,
band.
that's a big
band make
difference
her dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she did. That's a big difference.
It is.
for real.
And
I
then
did
they
So
had her
not think it
picture
was her.
covered up at the house. Like they had
Yeah,
the big girl picture covered up with with Lexi's picture. Like, girl, y'all. I guess you just didn't like yourself so much. You just cover yourself up a little bit. I guess. All right. Okay.
she hated herself.
well,
Yeah,
as
She
Well,
Lexi
she
said,
said,
yeah.
she hated how her sisters made her feel. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
what she hated. She didn't hate herself. She just hated how she was being treated,
Yeah.
because
Especially
of
when
the
she
way
was
that she looked. Yeah.
drinking piss.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
baby,
I
Yo.
ain't
yeah.
like that
You
either.
would have never,
Yo,
you wouldn't have never
and
got me back over there
and
after
you
that.
turn
Yeah.
around
Baby, I would
with
have cleaned
a
that
little
whole
glow up.
table. I would have cleaned that whole table. You hear me?
Thank you.
Man.
Mm.
And
Man.
turn
Nerve.
around like Anna saved her, and turn
Yeah.
around.
That pissed me off.
Yeah,
Catherine was
Oh,
like, "F you." I was like, "Oh,"
we're
after,
gonna
and
get
it
Crazy.
just,
there. We're gonna get there.
man,
yeah. I can't wait to
So
get to that part. I got questions.
Mm-hmm.
So as she is in the cabinet, realized looking at the picture ball, we do see Jack at home, right? He's looking at the ceiling, it's leaking. Cause we saw Zoe getting in the tub. Mind you, Meg is out somewhere, spending the night somewhere. And
Mm-hmm.
Zoe got some long time. She decided she get in the tub. Maybe the water was leaking. He went up to like, okay, he up there calling out to his sister, banging on the door. Then he had to break the door down. There she go in the tub full of blood water.
Mm,
And she's out of there.
mm.
At the same time, he Anna and she confronted the husband. The husband kind of got creepy all of a sudden because she was talking to her husband and he got loud and took her phone. So I'm like, okay, Miss Direct.
The
It makes it
husband was
like,
buying a whole kit at the store, and Jack seen him and only was worried about them prophylactics. Jack, is he buying bleach and tarp and stuff? What's going
and the hammer and tape. I'm like, it was on the
Mm-hmm.
table. I'm
Yeah.
like, if I see
Jack was worried
that,
about the
I'm
wrong
turning.
thing.
Right, because it was
I'm
definitely given, cereal. Like, what are we doing
on?
here?
as soon as I would have saw that, I would have did a bow face and turn out, go out that door.
Mm-hmm. And they already had the table there covered up with plastic and stuff. Like, I didn't understand her going out to the woods with him, and we ain't got no damn phone. So, no, ma'am. But I did feel a little bad when he found Zoe on that damn stuff because she even came to the police station. That was the same time she was trying to
Yeah.
tell him about what happened, and she's like, "What if it's me that it's happened to next?" And he's telling her, "Nah, you gonna be good. You all right? You all right?" I'm like, "Nah, she not all right." She just,
Nah.
But why would you wait till all of this happened and let that lady marry your brother and never say nothing to your brother? Like, why you want to talk? Now the body's just dropping. Now you want to talk. You wouldn't think to tell your brother none of this stuff before he married this woman.
right.
That's why Zoe was trash. Good riddance.
Yes. So her so he saw, she was like, okay, did you Anna was confronting Richard like, okay, you help your old crazy wife commit these crimes. She was interested in her purse, got the bleaky, and she started bye. I'm like, girl, did you count your shots? Evidently not. And she managed to lure him into this room, and then they had this gated door, and she managed to lock him in because he was about to approach her because she ran out of bullets. And then we have Lexi coming from behind trying to smash her over the head with a potted plant. I was like, ooh. And it was a tussle from there. It was given like some Kill Bill kind of situation fight. I was like, yo, what's going on? Tussle. It was and at the same time, this is when Jack was on his way to Anna where she was at. And because she mentioned Lexi name, said that she is Catherine. And this is where Priya approached him and she pulled the blicky out on him. Because she got her evidence like, okay, I think it's you. Because he came out with his bloody shirt. Man, he was just with his sister. So it's like, it looked crazy to Priya. And it was just wow from there. And he had to knock her ass out to get to his wife, to Anna. I was like, that was you get, Priya, because you let him get close. So yeah, any thoughts on that part? Jay, you there?
I mean, that lady
Jay is
trying to
here.
do her job. There he goes.
Okay, so man, that was a lot. That was everything that you just broke down. You broke down like 3 episodes in one. I really thought that Lexi and her husband Richard was going to take out Anna.
Me too.
Based off of what he bought at the store, we know why. What's his name? Richard. That's his name. The husband, Anna's husband.
What's the husband? No,
Jack.
Thank you, Jack. We know why Jack got fired from that last job. He is the worst detective in the world. Okay, he's terrible. Okay,
yes.
like he's trying to save his own, not be caught, but don't see what the dude is buying at the store. Crazy. I thought it was wild. I thought it was just a wild back and forth. You didn't know who, what, when, where, how. And at the end of the day, we know that Priya has a great shot, and that she's on top of it, man. Like, she figured it out for the most part, except for Lexi being Catherine and Catherine being Lexi. Like,
because she did find out about her sister.
Yes, found out about that whole unalivement thing. So she's good. Like, Priya is really, really good at what she does. She should have been the lead detective and not Jack. Other than that, man, like the whole friendship bracelet, that was very clever. Put in the mouth, figured out, plant this, plant that.
Yearbook.
Yeah, the yearbook. She, you know what I'm saying? She actually sat down with Anna and asked the questions. Anna didn't give her nothing. Like, Anna was like, I don't know.
Zoe gave her more than
Right. So. Zoe did, yeah.
One of them gave her Catherine. I guess that was Zoe.
Yeah, that was Zoe. That's why I said she gave her more.
Yeah, Zoe. Yeah.
Can somebody explain to me though why Lexi would I get Lexi being upset with Anna or Catherine to a certain extent, because like it did seem like the first time she kind of set her up for the whole pee in the drink thing. But after that, girl, it's on you, because if you can't see that them other girls, it's orchestrating all of this for you to be mad, you to protect you, and you to leave that lady out there to get what was coming to you is crazy. And you're so mad at her, and then you go and confide in Rachel and them that you took your sister out. Why would you do that? They was blackmailing you. Wasn't that the whole thing? Like, why would you tell them?
Yep.
Catherine was less than smart, child.
Anything to get down with a team, just one acceptance at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, you know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
The most humblest person, the nicest person to you is going to be the first person to be attacked. Anna was trying to help her out, trying to, make a scene cool amongst the others. Right? So she did that dumb shit and turned and flipped on her. She flipped on Anna, man. Crazy.
Tamika, you got any thoughts on
because she said something about, oh please, you was laughing, but of course later when we see it, it's like, when the hell, what's the part where she was laughing? I guess she was laughing and her
how everybody have different memory when it comes to
like she's remembering that she done put something else there. I don't know, I guess with her trauma, I don't know,
trauma.
that was weird. But I
I
agree
ain't
with
re-
Jay. Jack was not a good detective at all, and it was the audacity for me that he was like punching his chest, saying, "Who else gonna figure this out? Who else could be the detective here?" I said, "Not you, Jack. Apparently, you are the last damn person that should
Right.
be doing any detective work, especially since you were so tied into this." And like I think Candy or somebody mentioned earlier, he really was making things worse the more he was trying to cover it up. And of course, we didn't know why he was doing the things he was doing at the time, because it was making him look a little guilty. Like I said, it was times when I was giving Anna the side eye from the beginning, and there was times I was giving him the side, and I'm like, damn, what is one of these girls was doing? Like, they had me all over the place. But he did come through when it was time to come through for Anna. He started flying over there, because at first he was just like, so is dead. I ain't got time for you and your mess right now. And he did try to look into what was the husband name that was with all the supplies. He did try to kind of investigate him a
Richard.
little bit.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard, once
Yeah.
he found out like where he used to live and all that, it was like, oh, see, I'm on to something here. I knew it with this, but you just still fell a little too short. Because you
A
should have
lot
had his
short.
ass locked up, then Anna wouldn't have been able to go nowhere with him. But
Because them supplies should have been enough. All that investigating, them supplies at the
Exactly.
checkout counter would have been the end of it.
Right.
He just trying
It was that black and gold box that threw Jack off. He didn't give a damn about nothing else he
That's
saw.
what he was worried about, sir.
Richard picked that box up and
Focus.
threw it on the counter, and that just took him through there. Okay,
You know he did that on purpose too. He did that on
did
purpose. He
yeah.
did.
Even him still riding around with the phone and looking at the phone and answering the phone. I was like, when they gonna track this phone and realize that he got the damn phone?
Right.
I mean, he kept what's he called? Keep canceling orders and canceling doing for them doing stuff, and that's what Priya kind of picked up. Like, okay, why are you doing this? You must have did it. I mean, it only could stop at Rachel, because now Helen is gone and his sister's gone. Then what you gonna say then?
Exactly.
Like, what's the motive for those two? So
It was
you just
definitely
don't want
given
nobody to
either
know that he effed her.
either he did it, which he wasn't even competent enough for that, or he was covering for Anna. Is definitely what it was given. But I felt like that was too obvious.
Do you all think, had Duffy not said Rachel likes people that are beneath her, do you think Jack would have gone to the lengths to take himself out of, like, try to, remove himself from the situation? Like, did that, y'all think that triggered something in him, or would he have done everything he was doing anyway?
It hurt his ego, but he was going to do all that stuff anyway, child. Because his love juices was in the mix, child. And his phone number was all over that phone.
Yeah.
She was full of baby batter. I said, good God from Zion.
I love it. I love
You
it.
just come with all the terms over here.
It's so creative. Y'all so creative. I love it.
I said, Jesus, Jack, what was you doing? You was holding on.
Jack
I said,
was backed
on
up.
top.
Jack was backed up.
Yep.
He
Obvious
must have
that
been.
He had to get
she
them
must have
pipes
took something
cleared.
out. She must have took something out, because she's probably just like, hey, go ahead, just drop it all in me. Because they said she was full of it. It's like, dang.
Right, like, how much can you handle? Gee, maybe it was a couple times, because ain't that, that's a lot.
She said she ain't wash her behind. She ain't pee.
That's another thing I wanted to point out.
Right, like, did you pee?
Anna didn't even wash her behind, and she went straight to her mother's house after doing it with Richard. I was like, you nasty motherfucker.
I'm like, you ain't do
Okay.
a whole bath or nothing like that.
I got a question.
She might
Now,
have, but
y'all
she didn't get
know,
interrupted like that and got to get her little release me off. Then she might have, went and took a shower, because the man was banging on the door, she
went straight out the door and went to mama's house.
Yep.
Wow.
Smelling like booty.
okay,
And
now y'all know I'm an
shower
advocate for car action. I'm an advocate for car action. And let me know, would y'all have done, episode 4, would y'all have been Jack and Anna?
Yep.
Well, Candy, can I say this to you right quick, Candy? I said this in my review. I'm trying to figure out what everybody in this city or in this town, whenever everybody's getting ready to get freaky, they always did it in the car And also, while it looks raining, you mean tell
Have
me
you ever
nobody
tried it? Have you tried it? If you ain't
Backseat of my
tried it,
Jeep.
don't
backseat
you
what?
say it. If you
Episode.
ain't
Oh yeah,
tried
yeah,
it,
Backseat of
yeah.
my
But
Jeep.
I'm saying like nobody ain't going to no house, nobody ain't going to an apartment. We just always
sometimes
gonna
you
be
don't
outside.
want
Trying to
to.
spice it up.
It's fun.
Listen.
It's fun and it's very like risque.
Yes,
Like
yes.
you
In
know,
close
you there's a
quarters,
possible chance, right?
it's
There's a
a
possible
different
chance somebody gonna
vibe. I'm
walk
telling
by.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been telling y'all, I don't care. Car action me, please. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Footprints
Uh-uh.
on the windshield.
That's how I
Footprints on
got
the windshield.
pregnant.
Yeah, footprints all in the
What?
windshield.
You said that's how
Good
somebody
golly, Miss
Listen,
Molly.
Mo said that's how you
smudges
got pregnant.
everywhere.
That's what she said.
Smudges everywhere. Okay.
fogging up the windows out here.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
adults.
And
Adult stuff.
and you wake up and you get in the
Time
car
was
the next day,
had.
you look and you're laughing at all the stuff. Then you got to go clean. Y'all got to go clean the shit off.
You like,
It'd
dang,
be
they clear
fun.
earring right there on the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
That part just did it for
Clean
me.
up
I was
on
like,
our
yes, this is my type of
five.
action.
Candy, that's her type of carrying on. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Child. Yes.
I'm not the only
And
one.
now you
Okay.
know. And now
No,
you
you're
know.
not the only one.
I didn't disagree. And Mo
I
gave
just said
her
that's how I got pregnant.
contribution.
I'm talking about now as a full 40-year-old person. Yes, ma'am. Please call me. Yeah. Yeah.
Every now and again.
I mean, if my
Yeah.
knee ain't
Baby, the pain will go away. Okay.
True.
All right.
Now
Move
it's
on
gonna
to the
be
next thing,
hurting
Claudia.
after that, but no worries.
So Priya had took out Lexi. Lexi was innocent this whole time because because there is nothing like a mother's love, okay? Because they wrapped that up in 20 minutes of episode 6, right? I'm looking at the time like, okay, what else we got? And I'm like, oh snap, we finna have a doozy. And I don't mind Lexi getting popped on GP of her sisters. And like that's kind of karma for her, in my opinion. Like, if you want to look at it that way. But and for her running away and leaving Anna as she was getting game back. Like, what's we doing? So yeah, I didn't mind her getting a bullet to the head. That's all I'm gonna say. But kind of find out it was a twist of all twists that some of us probably didn't see coming. Okay, so we have Mama Alice. We love her. She's the best mom. Okay, so we know the baby died of Sid because her and Jack went out for the night and they came back. You see cop cars and ambulance, and the baby gone, and she was so hurt, and then she disappeared. A couple of months later, she disappeared. Right, not just from Jack, from my mom as well. So the mom was kind of lonely and stuff. She just want her baby to be happy, and she went through her room. She went through her tapes because we do see some tapes of Anna, because she has tape herself like she's giving the news like Jen and Ben Affleck broke up, and Janet and Timberlake pulling her boobie out at the Super Bowl. I was like, oh God, okay, you just give us the year. So we already know what year that is when she filmed that. So she looking at Anna old tapes and stuff like that. And then she get to another tape, but it was only one tape that was not labeled, and it was in a camcorder, right? It was the tape of Anna Sweet 16. So she was hanging out with her friends. They went out to the forest, kind of find out Rachel invited these guys who look like they not in high school, look like they in college at best. And mind you, she took photos. Rachel took photos of Anna and her push-up bra that she gave her, and of Catherine. And they looking at these Polaroids, and child went downhill from there. And we see because they kind of not forced them, but pressure them to drink because they bought alcohol to the guys. and they was drinking, and Catherine was trying to leave. They pushed her down, and then they really pushed her down, like hold her down, and doing some things they had no business doing without permission, and that's when, because mind you, Anna, good thing for Anna in her recording, her camcorder, she saw and she put a camcorder down and she pushed the guys off of her, and Catherine got up and they said, okay, bet, and then they pinned her down and did the worst thing you imagine possible that can happen to you as a teen girl. So Mama saw that, she was in tears, stuff like that, and then she was on a hunt, okay, and she saw Jack in his truck following this red car, and he was in the forest. And let's just say she had a viewing as well, because mind you, she did see her daughter, but she see her daughter watching Jack doing what he doing to Rachel. But Anna walked off, but Mama stayed behind. She like, yo, okay, you gotta go. And then she had her little knife. She did the tires after Jack and Rachel got done. She slit her tires, and it was raining. I'm like, it was dark too, I guess. I'm like, dang, nobody see nothing. And it was on for there. That's how you know she got 40 times in the chest. So it was crazy. And then she went so crazy that she got naked and started walking the road. So that's that dementia of it all happened. So and we found this out by Anna reading the letters her mother wrote. I was like, dang, her mama wrote it down.
Yep.
Gee. So
I said, Tyler, Grace over here cutting up.
Not Grace coming over here cutting up. We just gonna forget about that movie. Far from Grace. So this is her award-winning moment right here. Okay.
Yes.
Jay,
sure.
what's your first thoughts?
Yeah, so with all seriousness, prayers out to all those who have, been victims of
yeah,
I
know.
about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
prayers out to everybody who's been through that. I know a few. I thought it was crazy, man. I thought it was crazy how these girls set this up, called these older guys, sent the picture of her and I brought to these guys. I thought it was crazy, man. I mean, these girls, this little crew, these mean girls, man, they deserve everything that they got. Period. Catherine leaving Anna, just like you said, Mo. Catherine deserved everything that she got. Mm-hmm. Everything. How many stab wounds? 40? Jesus.
He was getting busy. He didn't get tired at all.
Jesus. Like, mama.
I ain't got 40 in me, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't got 40 in me. I barely got 10. Okay. I mean, she was just going nuts. Like, you did this to my daughter. What? You will never do it again. Like with every word, mamas. Yep. Every time they lick you, they got a word in, right?
And we got to say it 5 times.
Right. I think that's what she did. She did it 5 times. Whatever. Do the math. But man, it was an incredible wrap up, right? Like they did very well how they put this together. Like production wise, writing wise, like they gave us everything that we wanted to know, that we had questions about for the most part. And man, nothing like a mother's love. I still don't believe she got okay, there's a scale of dementia, I'm sure. I think she is not fully like all the way there as far as like the highest level of dementia. I think she knew exactly what she was doing. Even when she was reading the letter.
I mean, dementia, it comes and goes. I could
right.
It happens on both sides. Unfortunately for me, it happened on both sides of my family. My mom's side and my dad's side. Both of my grandparents, they had it. You do remember bits and pieces and odds and stuff like that. Right. I can remember whenever my grandmother was starting to burn stuff, we had to like literally reboot the kitchen, like take away pots and pans and all of that, because we didn't want my grandmother's house to burn down. But I kind of see what you're saying, Jay. It's a level to it, but it's not all the way, 100%.
Yeah, I think as she gets older, it gets worse, right?
Yep.
It's just like
Yep.
you know with older folks, they got certain things. As the older they get, the more it attacks the body, the more it attacks the mind, and they can't handle it anymore. So they go.
Yep.
Right. I think my grandfather, he had a form of dementia, and like I said, man, I think after that tape, it just switched. She just switched on, and there was no stopping her, bro. But the thing of the clever writing in this, and what she said in that letter is that I was the least likely one that people would look at and pay attention to. I was invisible. She was the cleanup person. You saw how Catherine was treating Anna's mom, throwing stuff down. Oh, you need to pick this up while she vacuuming.
Yeah, all the keys.
Like, ooh.
That wasn't a
She was black
$20
and a
bill.
woman and old.
What do you say, Lawrence?
Was that a $20 bill she dropped on the floor for her to pick up?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So it's like Catherine. It wasn't just what happened in the woods. It was how she was being treated because she was cleaning everybody's houses. Remember?
Yep.
So these people treating her like she ain't nothing. You just a maid. You just a cleanup person.
The hell.
Collecting keys.
Right.
Collecting keys.
Right. And she had all the keys to the house, all the keys to the school. She had every key in the mother freaking town, bro.
Yep.
Yo, you don't piss somebody off who got keys to your spot, B. Like, you got to be out of your mind. But they think she's helpless. They think, oh, she ain't going to do nothing. She just a black mom cleaning up stuff. She need our money.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Let me come to your house real quick while you sleeping, or let me come to the school while you think you safe. Oh yeah, I love this because it was payback for the maintenance people out there. Shout out to the maintenance folks, the cleanup crew. Like this is what I think they have in their mind of what they want to do to these people that treat them wrong.
Right. Yeah.
So I think this is their movie, honestly. But it was, again, even when she was reading the letter, I really don't think like she was all the way there. I think she knows exactly what's going on.
I don't think Alice had dementia. I think she was.
I was gonna say, I think the whole part is, I think she was just acting.
I think that's the whole
she had
premise of the
dementia.
thing. She was
That's
acting.
the premise. Right.
Yeah.
She was acting.
But I
That's what
thought
was
she
saying.
did have something when she took that baby out, but she didn't do it.
Yeah.
But it's like a
that's what I was saying
wishy-washy thing
before.
with her.
Yeah, that's what I was saying like earlier. Like she doesn't have it at all.
And then when she cooked those eggs with all those eggshells in it,
Exactly.
She played the part.
Yeah.
that was a lot.
Yeah, she was playing the role. Just like when Jack came in and they was talking and he was like, I'm gonna get some coffee, right? And then she came back in. Oh, Jack, what you doing here? And Anna was like, yo, you just saw him. Oh, you want some of my coffee? She was acting. All part of the act.
Yeah. She
All
was
part of the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a mother's love. Listen, we'll go to the end of the earth for our children.
Amen.
Did y'all get shook whenever Anna was reading out the letter, but then the voice changed to the mother,
Yep.
Alice?
I said, oh shit.
Yep.
Right. I was like, yeah.
I said, here we go.
Baby,
Yes.
I got
I
turned
started
on.
clapping, and I was like,
Yes.
I didn't know why. I didn't know, what she did and how she planned it. I wasn't expecting all of that part. But like I said, I went from saying, oh, it's her. Then I was like, no, that's too spot on. Oh, it's him. Then I was like, oh, Catherine. And then I kept in between going, Mama keep disappearing on these damn walks. We keep finding her. Mama, you out here doing things. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's not Mama. And then when we spun the block and we get this breakdown, I was like, oh, shit. I said, okay, Mama, I see you. I'm not mad at it. Yes, we going to come with the wrath of God. You messed with one of mine. Like, she ain't know everything that went down. Like you said, it's all this other stuff through the years. Because when she was first introduced to her and saying, look out for my daughter, it's like, oh, yeah, that's the maid. She works at my house. And, you could see that she clearly looked, like they beneath her. And so it always felt like it was going to be a setup for Anna. And then we was keeping on seeing them season the other girl or whatever. But I definitely was not expecting them to be sitting back, rubbing on each other, smiling while she's getting assaulted. I'm like, are y'all
singing
freaking
happy
kidding?
birthday
And singing happy birthday. That was that was in unison. They were singing happy birthday. I'm like, what the what?
In
unison, though.
Like it was a
messed
movie.
up birthday present.
Yeah.
Like that's so
Because I'd have been like,
they all deserved it. Like
Girl,
I said, they all
okay.
deserved it.
Yeah, and I love the fact that she was like, nobody was gonna look at me. They was just gonna bring me back to the house. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I loved
Mhm.
every minute of that. I was like, all right, now I see you. I was like, okay, yes, ma'am.
I was
She
like,
said,
the
And
yes,
then
shoes are
daddy.
how
closed.
how the Jack and Priya ignored the footprints that were out there. It was
Mm.
Hannah's, not
Right.
Hannah. Killing got me saying Hannah. It was Alice's
Alex.
footprints.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I said,
Mm-hmm.
geez Louise.
Yep.
Well, I
And
think
those
Priya was
wasn't
trying to
Rachel.
say something, and I think Jack was the one that,
Baby,
Mm-hmm.
Jack
yeah.
was trying to scrub the ground for himself. He wasn't kidding about nobody.
Maybe
Okay.
Yeah.
they had them Timberland boot prints though.
Size
They
Mm-hmm.
had them
10.
Timberland prints.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. What's he said? Size 10? Like, no, yeah,
Yep.
we checked
Yep.
everybody else. Nobody else has a size 10.
Right.
But you, buddy.
You the only one in the
Mm-mm.
town that wear tens.
And another thing, Jack ain't hitting on shit because anytime you drop somebody off at home or whatever, watch them go in their house. If somebody drop somebody off at their car, you wait for them to get in their car, crank it up,
Right.
back it up, and
And pull
leave.
off.
Jack
Right.
was gone. All she saw was tail light. She was like, "Hey, come back." I say, Jack ain't hitting on shit.
No,
How
He
you
was just
leave
couldn't
me
happen.
and I ain't wait for me to? I'm supposed to be in front of you. Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
I'm supposed
Kenny,
to
it's
be
a
you.
it's
He
a
was
it's a
gentleman.
smash and dash situation. It was a smash and dash
You
In
supposed to
the
wait
situation.
though,
dark, in the
Jay.
woods, in the
Common
dark, in
courtesy
the
is to
rain.
wait.
Jack ain't shit. You know that.
wait,
Nope.
though.
Well,
You gotta wait.
yeah, Jack ain't shit
Jack
because you
said
ain't
he
wait
had
on
to
that
Jack
go home
ain't
and
lady.
get a
shit.
nap. He got all that off his chest. He had to go sleep it off.
That made it worse though.
Yeah.
The
That
man
made it
unloaded.
worse. You ain't wait on the lady. Oh,
He just unloaded and was like, all right, I'm done. Bye.
Yep.
smash and dash.
I
Good God
mean,
from
well,
Zion.
like you said, Candy, didn't the husband say, she liked taking on charity cases? So I mean, she wasn't ish
Mm.
either,
What
okay?
charity cases?
Yeah, but
Essentially,
Jack.
They
that's
all
what she
wasn't
Yeah.
ish.
said.
Mm.
Mm-mm. That's funny.
Even Clyde ain't shit. With his crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, with his
Uh,
Like
mask
a
and
bound and
stuff.
gagged.
what was
Ugh.
this? Slave and master, master and slave stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, and then throwing the stuff away. And the thing is, why you? If this is what you and your wife and Helen like to do, why are you throwing that away? Because you ain't
Crazy.
take the lady out.
Right.
Everybody that was moving funny were not even the killers. Okay,
Because that
Mm.
man
Alice,
said
Alice in plain
he was
sight.
impotent and he couldn't do nothing, but he was doing something.
He was
Oh,
getting
like,
it.
He was
If you
gagging.
saw
He
it,
was
he was
gagged.
getting it. He was getting it from the back. If you
yeah,
saw
he was
it.
getting it from the
Something
back.
was
I
going
mean,
on, okay?
like he had ED. He was suffering ED. So there
Oh,
That's why.
oh,
That's
not
why
ED. That's why.
he was getting. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was getting
Ugh.
busy.
I'm glad they ain't sure because it was a video on Rachel's phone. So there's that.
Hmm
Yeah.
He was being rolled hard.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was
Jesus.
just loving, because a year had went by. It was like a year later after the whole Lexi Catherine takedown, and she was pregnant. She got her news anchor spot back, and she was very pregnant, and she had the baby. The mom there, she just so happy to see her baby having a baby, and she just want her baby to be happy. It's just point blank in the period. Like she gonna do whatever. And I'm not mad at it. And it was just I just felt bad for Meg, the little girl, because her mama Zoe, but she got her uncle
Yeah.
daddy.
but her
So
mama wasn't crap. She was leaving that girl home by herself and everything else.
I
I'm
know,
like, damn.
but it's still her mom.
I know.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm glad she wasn't home to see it, so at least she got spared that, and now she got a loving family.
Yeah,
Mhm.
love and family. She
And that's what Alice wanted. She said, "I
yeah.
gave you your loving family." I'm like, wow. So
Wow.
it was like, yeah, the baby died, but here I'm gonna make it up for you. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
everything to get you and the family in the right position.
Mhm.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, she don't got no dementia. She don't got none of that
Mm-mm.
Especially
stuff.
after she saw that video, she like, oh hell.
She don't got
Yeah.
none of that. That was
She had to
all.
plan. She had
Yeah.
to say, "Now, how can I be invisible?" And she
Yeah.
been invisible all these years. Let me do it. Let me
Let me
take it
use
up
it
a
to my
notch.
advantage. Right.
Don't mess
Let me
with
step
me,
it up a
black woman.
notch.
Don't
Let
mess
me
with
act
me,
like
black
I
woman.
like I'm
was just
losing
trying
my
to figure out
mind.
how Miss Alice was getting to and fro, okay? Because we ain't never seen no car, but Miss Alice was everywhere she needed to be, okay?
She was
Okay.
on Pat and Charlie. She was on
Mhm.
Pat and Charlie.
Yeah.
Shout
Pat
out to
and
black
Charlie.
ladies, black women.
Yeah, Pat and Charlie got her everywhere she
Salute,
needed to
salute.
go.
Don't mess with no black woman, man. A black woman scorned. Don't mess with no. Don't do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And when she was sitting there watching that video and it went off and it was just the black and white, she just sitting there fuming. I said, "Oh my God."
Ooh, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
let's see.
She is
Calculating.
she's fuming. She's pissed off. And
Yeah.
I was like, yes, it's finna. Okay, I like this. All right, Alice. Turn up.
Yeah.
She did.
She jumped on that lady. When she put on that car, it was like a spider monkey.
Right.
Yeah, she said, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Spider
she
I
Man.
said,
said,
She
yes, Alice, you better do the doggone
She got
thing.
agility, boy.
She did.
You be
same thing with
surprised the
Helen.
strength
Her
you
eyes.
get. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when she
Right.
put Zoe under that water, I said, yes, ma'am. She got the strength of 5 men, okay?
Yeah.
You would after you seen that video, any mother
Yeah.
would gain that strength.
Just like that real life video with the mama that left the car off the child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, especially she gave Priya the cup of hot water for coffee. Very clever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mama is playing. She was playing it up, baby.
Yeah.
She was playing it up. But I love this. So that was pretty much the end. She's happy to see her baby get her happy ending. And the mama looked up and see Anna reading the letter, and she was teary-eyed and she smiled, and hey.
I gotta admit, I did shed a thug tear for a second because I was like, yo.
Oh really?
I did. I'm gonna be honest with you because I was like, I know my mom would have done something like that for me. It just made me miss my mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she's done some things, not to this extreme for me, but she's done some things that it just reminded me of the things that my mom did for me to look out for me. You know what I mean?
We
That's
move
why I was
heaven
just
and
like,
earth, baby.
yeah, exactly. You know, not a lot of people get to experience that. You know, so yeah. I appreciated it.
Yeah, so that was the end of the limited series, His or Hers on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. I mean, as you hear us talk about it, you might want to see it for yourself if you haven't watched already.
Yeah.
For sure. Make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel up here and hit the like button. We're greatly appreciated. And yeah, but we about to get ready and get out of here because we almost been up here for an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all have any last thoughts on this limited series? And what do y'all got coming up on your channel, Miss Kara Speaks?
Ooh, me first. It was just really good. I didn't anticipate that ending. I had worked it up to be Catherine. It wasn't Catherine. A mother's love is strong. I ain't mad at Miss Alice, okay? And like I said, we can do a limited series and keep it pushing. What do I have coming up? I got a weekly huddle on Sunday. I think we got the book club also on Sunday. And other than that, keep your notifications on because I'll be back to work. I took a little break to get some things in order, but keep your notifications on.
Okay. Tamika's Dan.
Cheryl, I enjoyed this. They did a good job. Like I said, I hopped all around. It's him, it's her, it's them, it's mama, it's not mama, it is mama. I still enjoyed it because I did not see that breakdown of, why would she do that? And then you see this daggone tape and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I'm pretty sure if she would have found out about it when it happened, baby, it wouldn't have been nobody that would have been able to stop her. Then, and the fact that it went all these years without her knowing, and you come across it and see it like that, you just trying to bond and still, feel like you got your child, or you seeing a part of your child since she's been missing for this year. But to see that, yeah, nah, everybody got to go.
See the tape and see, yeah. I'm sorry, I meant to just read. See the tape and Jack hitting, knocking down.
Bumping by the damn graveyard. Like, come on now, y'all could have went somewhere else. There's some other roads out here. What the hell? That was crazy. All right. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I will watch it again. I feel like watching it again, you probably notice something different every time. I definitely would recommend it. As
Mhm.
far as what's going on the channel, I think I'm supposed to join EJ for a watch party, Moochie for a first reaction. I don't know. It's gonna be power probably today and tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow, whatever. If I can stay up, because I done got sick since I came back from my birthday, trying to doctor myself up too. And then Saturday night, God willing, is gonna be a trivia night for the first time in a daggone year. I'm gonna have some fun. I don't know what, but we're gonna make it do what it do. That's it for now.
Okay. Candy Love, your last words for this limited series and what you got coming up.
I enjoyed this series. Wish we could get a follow up on Alice and the family. Uh, Overall thoughts. Shit, I'm winded, child. I've been doing Dr. Mom stuff. Uh,
That's
I wish we could get another part to it,
Mhm.
but I enjoyed it the way it is. Um, on my channel, what we got? Married to Medicine on Tuesday, and then Sisters on Wednesdays, and that's it. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Remarks complete.
Okay. The Lawrence Report.
Wow. For me, since across the board, man, I just truly enjoyed this series right here. I was watching it late at night. It was about 3 in the morning. I had to be to work at 8. And I was like, yo, what type of PTO I got? Because I think I'm going to call out so I can finish watching this. But of course, I didn't do that.
I
I'm
thought
joking.
you'd be at work.
No, Lawrence.
No, I didn't do
No.
that. I didn't do that. I stopped at episode 3. I said I'll finish it up when I get home. But listen, Tens Across the Board, absolutely fire. I did my review of his and hers, so please be sure to
Yep.
swing by my channel to check it out. Marvel released a couple of teasers about Avengers Doomsday. Of course, that movie doesn't come out to the end of the year, but more than likely we'll end up getting the big trailer around Super Bowl time. So I cannot wait to react about that. I did my review on Avatar as well. So please make sure you subscribe to your boy channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. His and hers, Tens Across the Board.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, Jay.
Like I said, thanks for having me. First off, Mo, thanks for the invite. And also, man, this was an incredible series, man. I'm with whoever said, "Yeah, I want a part 2, 3, or whatever." Just a follow up. Just need a little follow up. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if Mama Alice really is crazy, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like if she did this for the baby, for her baby, what would she do for the grandbaby? Part
Oh,
2. You know what
Lord.
I'm saying? Like that's what I want to see. But yes, just like my man Lauren said, Tens Across the Board, excellent writing, excellent acting, excellent all the way. I want to see them again. I want to see these actors again do something good. Okay, priority, major priority. Y'all know the deal. Tonight is the night. The series finale of Power Book 4 Force is going down, and you already know the time, family. All right, first reactions right after come through. I know everybody's gonna be doing a first reaction. Look, I don't mind. Go watch them, then come watch me. Go watch me, then watch them. I don't care. It's all love across the board because we all love each other.
Right.
We all love this show. So it's
Yeah.
always all love. So come check me out. Come check them out. Check everybody out. We're gonna have some fun. I got a feeling that this season series finale is gonna be so crazy. There's gonna be so many nuggets, so many pieces that we're gonna have to break down and analyze. It's gonna be crazy. So look out for that. Keep your notification bells on. I also did a short video on his or hers, but it was spoil free. But you guys already seen it, so if you want to watch it, cool. The Marvel heads unite may come together again. You see these 3 heads up here? Mo, me, the Marvel heads unite may come back again because these crazy trailers, boy. Oh
Yo.
my God. We gonna have to talk about it. So Marvel heads unite. We gonna come back together. Look out for that. And yeah, Super Bowl time with that big trailer. I'm with it. I'm with it. If we let's do a breakdown of that. Let's do a breakdown of that. Also, we got Wonder Man coming.
Oh,
Okay,
Yep.
so
yeah.
we need to talk about that too.
As well.
We got a lot coming, family. Just keep your notification bells on. Beauty and Black coming back in March. Paradise, Cross,
Very.
okay,
Very.
all of that. Like we got a lot coming, so keep your notification bells on. We're gonna have another live discussion like this. It's gonna be fun. Again, thank you again, Mo. It's been fun, always. See you later. See you in a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, basically the same thing like everybody else said. I'm gonna be joining Jay with the first reaction for Power. And my Beyond the Gates, my weekly recap, I'll go live for that. And we did Sisters yesterday. We did a watch along, and as well as a live after show discussion. And what else? I wanted to talk about Tell Me Lies because I watched the season 3 episodes, and I got some things to say about certain characters. So that come on Hulu, Disney Plus, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think that's it for me for right now. And yeah, I definitely enjoy his and hers. And like Tamika said, I will definitely give this a watch. This has rewatch value of
Yeah.
the Wuha. So this is definitely a limited series you can definitely watch over and over, and you might catch some little nuggets that you didn't catch before, like Tamika said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so we will be back for Power. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. You know, social media about to be flooded with Power book.
Crazy.
Y'all
Spoiler filled. So
already know. Y'all
if y'all
already
don't want
know.
to be spoiled, y'all better stay off the internet because we about to go in.
In,
Yep.
okay. Yes. Thank you all for the ones who came through and chatted with us, and thank you all for the ones who was just in the cut, just listening to us talk about this series. We greatly appreciate you guys for coming through and showing us some support. And we will see y'all in the next one. Bye,
Good
y'all.
night.